Hello BookTube, it's Roz here with a poem for Poetry Thursday, and I'm going to read you something from this book, which is The Tense of the Tribe. It's a bilingual collection of Arabic poetry from someone who is described as a leading contemporary Saudi Arabian poet, Ibrahim al-Awaji. I haven't been able to find out a lot about al-Awaji. As far as I can gather, he was born in 1941. He appears to have gone from Saudi Arabia to study in the States in the 60s or 70s, studying an MPA in Public Administration from the University of Pittsburgh and a PhD in Public Affairs from the University of Virginia. He has published several collections of poetry, apparently in Arabic and French, but this is the only one that's been translated into English. And that was in 1996. And the translator is Maryam Ishaq Al-Khalifa Sharief. But I couldn't find out anything more. There doesn't seem to be any other books translated by him that I can find or translated by her. So it's a little bit of a mystery, but in hunting on, Googling his name and so on, it looks like he went back to Saudi Arabia after his studies and did become a bureaucrat in public administration. And these are very atmospheric, romantic poems, and there's something kind of it's a bit like Philip Larkin being a librarian or something. There's that feeling of he was working in sort of administration and government, but off duty he was thinking about poetry of the desert, of the tents of the tribe, about love and yearning and nostalgia and exile and all of that, and that's rather lovely. It's not, I would say, the best translation. I mean, it's always hard to tell with poetry and translation, isn't it, as to whether the infelicities that you come across in some of the poems are in the original poem or are a slightly clumsy translation. But I've enjoyed reading this for the it's kind of atmospheric quality. It has a very distinct voice, let's say. I'm going to read you one called Oh My Bird. But before I read it, I want to show you, because this is a bilingual collection, you get the English and you get the Arabic. And what that reveals is what a very concise language or script Arabic is. That it fits it into a much smaller space, and it has a certain beauty on the page. That's fascinating, isn't it? Okay. Oh my bird. Oh my bird, are you like me, in love with the dusk and the full moon, ecstatic and bright? The people are drowning in dreams as they sleep, whilst we are suffering the love of being awake and insomnia. Are you a lover, seeking union with the beloved, or a fugitive, seeking the shade and the evening glow? Oh, my friend, love has a sea which inflames those with feeling. Once in it, they're not afraid of drowning. If I were made in your likeness with flapping wings, I would have flown to her. Or if you were made in my likeness, you would have tasted the burning of parting and the remoteness. The path of lovers is full of thorns as well as fragrance. It's full of mysteries which form a hindrance, save for those who are in love. And look, those last lines, that's what they look like in the Arabic. Very romantic, and slightly mysterious. Have a lovely Thursday, everybody.